Hello and welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages. We will be continuing on with Chapter 17, Temple of Lomarith, I think. Lomarith? The Slayer's journey continues towards Thera's life signal. Why'd I struggle on Thera? That? I don't know what that is. I also don't like how you gave me two of these colors. Cool. Yeah, call me inept. I just recently found out through a Reddit video that if you come from up top, it actually has like a downwards, like, I don't want to call them glory kills because it's technically not what they are.
Location unknown. No reference data available.
But at the same time, that kind of is what they are. I wish I could comment more on this frickin' area, but there's nothing I can comment on. Because it's all just so frickin' weird. It's all just so weird, there's nothing I can comment on. It's like, I'd love to. But I can't. There's just no way I can comment on these. So there's underwater secrets. So... I guess I should really look around whenever I get to the underwater segment. I should look really careful. Like, no, this area is so, like, just weird. There's nothing I can really comment on with it. So I'm kind of just, like, essentially throughout this entire, I guess, act, arc, not chapter, because missions are segmented into chapters. So I guess throughout the entirety of this, we'll call it arc of this game, where you're just in this, like, weird area. I'm just gonna essentially be taking a back seat to my own video, commentary-wise. Because there's nothing I can really comment on with it. It's kind of just, I'm here. In all honesty. Like, I would like to comment more. I'm just not exactly sure how. Because I am at a loss. Okay, that's brutal. I love it. I feel like that's kind of like a modern Doom staple, the brutality of everything. I guess OG Doom has, like, a lot of brutality to it as well. Like, for the time. Like, for the time, OG Doom was incredibly brutal, I guess. But, like, with, like, modern Doom, it, like, really kicks that brutality up a level. Okay. So okay. Like, that kind of OG, that, like, not OG, the, like, brutality of everything is, like, I very much enjoy that from the Doom games. The modern ones, at least. The OG ones, like, while they are brutal in a sense, they don't chalk up to the same level of brutality as modern Doom games. I don't know if these further away ships would have anything. I have no idea if they would. Or if there's, like, just 3 underwater sections and each section has a secret in it somewhere. Hold on. I can go back here. Why can I go back? No, I can't go back. I lied. And we're back on shore. What does this one entail? Oh! Okay. The uniqueness of the quote-unquote glory kills in the Dark Ages is going to very much probably just be limited to the downwards one, but it definitely, like, it definitely lives up to what I know Doom's brutality as. Like, I feel like, though, a lot of them are gonna have very similar, just, like, decapitation. But I still feel like it's gonna have some kind of, like, era of uniqueness to it. This is water. I did not realize that this was water. But no, I feel like they're all gonna have still some era of uniqueness. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't know. But of all the ones I've gotten, like, up top down, Jesus Christ, they, while very similar, are still unique. Okay. That's really annoying, because I killed him. I killed him as he was throwing out an attack, so it still killed me anyway. Anyway. Moving on. What is that? Sure. That's interesting. Yeah, the Hell Knight and the what's it called? The Armored Hell Knights. There's those things. Yeah. They're going to probably, they well, not even probably. I really just saw. They have the exact same they have the exact same top down, which, while a little upsetting, does make sense. They are literally the exact same enemy, just one has armor. Oh, armor. Wow. No. Will admit that it's a little upsetting, but not surprising. Upsetting? Yes. Surprising? No, not really. I don't even know. Ow. I do like that at least with this section we've returned to some normalcy. Not much, but it's something. You stop having fun. Oh, you. Really? Really? Mine's about to bed. Anyway, seriously? Is it good for me to come from the back? Top down back is the same as just coming in from the sides. That was not even an intention. Not even remotely. I just wonder if this is the, like, way I'm trying to tell me, hey, you need to get some more different, like, weapon combos in there. Because there's a lot going on. You know what? I kind of agree. Rocket launcher. For one reason, and one reason in particular. Where is he? Kill the leader? I can kill the leader. There we go. Where did he go? That's a great question. There he is. There! And there goes his influence. Cool. So my spike ammo is at max. Follow the gates. Did that kill the other guy too? Huh. Yes, it did. There's two things out there. That's just gold. But gold is needed to upgrade weapons, and I'd like to upgrade the weapon because I want to get the Conqueror skins. I'm going to try and get all the Conqueror skins. It's actually gonna be really annoying when you think of the fact the only way to get the Doom, the actual Slayer Conqueror skin, I need to beat the game on Ultra Nightmare. I was really hoping that would count as an underwater sequel game, the fact that it was technically underwater. But oh well. How do I get out of here? That's a great question. Probably not how they wanted me to actually get out of there. They probably wanted me to do something else. Get up there, then get out. But who needs... There. Cool. Who needs, Who needs what it wants you to do when you've got, your own dreams you want to achieve? Because this guy disappeared and didn't die, his particle effects are still here, so that's kind of funny. Now where am I? So, great question. Yeah, I know there's a guy here, but actually, it's saying I've already beat the kill objective for this area. Hey, wait a minute. This is just this area that I was literally just in. But it's raining. What? Dude, stop screwing with my head. Stop screwing with my head, I don't like it. That's a lot of things. A lot of things, sure, but it's also a lot of easy things. It's all been fodder for the most part. If it's not fodder, then wow, it's easy to get. There's a secret in that. How do I get to that? I don't actually have an idea. Yep. Wait. Oh. Aha! Wait. Hold on. There we go. I feel like it is a little forgiving, that. But at the same time, I don't know. Activating. Wait. What was that? Waterlogged. Find 3 underwater secrets. So I did find the second one. What was the second one? There's probably 2 rubies and a wraith stone. I did a guess. There's not typically 2 wraith stones in a level. There are 2 wraith stones in a level. Seems like a bit much if you ask me, but 2 wraith stones in 1 level? Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't love that if they did do that. I'm just saying it seems a bit excessive. Away we go. The switch is clone. That is. Yep. I don't know. I'm conflicted because, like, oh, there's something else still. I think. Anyway, no, I'm conflicted because, on one hand, I want to say Hurt Me Plenty is just difficult than playing on normal. If you don't believe me, where is it? Thanks. There you go. Hurt Me Plenty. Didn't adjust any settings outside of the parry window, which I actually made smaller because it was normally, I think, on Hurt Me Plenty, it's up to here. Turned it down to here. So if anything, I actually made the game harder for myself. But anything else, I didn't change any other of the settings outside of the parry window, which I made smaller. Which I think was actually in a video. The first video, which I don't exactly know why I'm explaining it, but let's prove a point. So if anything, I actually made it harder for myself. And yet it still seems, in my opinion, it still seems really easy sometimes. That's why I say I'm conflicted, because sometimes... Oops. Sometimes this seems really easy. But then there's times where it seems really hard. So it's like, I want to say, like, this seems really easy for being on a normal difficulty, which on the other Doom games is actually relatively challenging. But at the same time, there's times where it's actually pretty hard. So it's like, I also at the same time don't want to say it's pretty easy for being on a normal difficulty level, because it's realistically not that easy. However, I will say, Cyber Demons seem pretty easy to kill. I don't know if I'm losing it. But Cyber Demon seems pretty easy to kill. Like I said, I don't know if I'm losing it. Maybe I'm losing it, but... I will say, though, I do like that the Revenants are actually harder for the most part. I say for the most part because they're still damn easy to kill. But oh god, holy crap! Can I throw this to that? No, almost can. Why is it even up there? Oh my god, that chain has physics. That is the best thing I've seen so far. The chain that you realistically have no reason to ever touch has physics.
Gravitic anomalies detected.
Anyway, no, they so it's like I'm conflicted with that. Oh, you know what? That's why even get to that, which is also why the chain has physics. Still, Cold Chain has physics anyway. I know a lot of games would it's a big tentacle. Anyway, a lot of games would probably just have one solid chain line, and then you do the thing to pull it over, and it just kind of leaves no kind of like anything. Just kind of like, oh, you did the thing. Okay, we'll move it over. No kind of like physics on the chain or anything. But not the point. Point is, I don't know, I'm still very confused on the whole cool. I'd like to get out of here as fast as possible, but secrets. Oh, I hate this. Have I ever? I don't think I've ever said. Have I said I have thalassophobia? I don't like this. Where is the secret anyway? Would it be in that top one? No, I don't think so. I can't even get up there. It's stopping me. So it's got to be further down in. No. No, thank you. I'd like to live. I guess that there might be another water section. There might not even be a water section. It might just be there's a spot that's underwater. Oh, Take me out. Take me out, please. And I'm alive. Well, that's the end. There's a big area down there. It's probably how you get into water, which is probably the last hard thing is. Are you fucking shitting me right now? Anyway, this is why I decided rocket launcher, because rocket launcher is actually really good at this thing. And the rocket launcher, with the pairing, and lots of machine guns and stuff. Really good. You do a decent amount of damage, decent quickly. He's done. Anyway. Oh, that's a big ass pyramid. So yeah, it's through here, but this is probably telling me I can't go through here until everything's dead. There's actually quite a bit of things to saving profile tells me everything's dead.
Locked on. She is inside the temple.
Thank you. I'll get down here. Awesome. Why was this a secret? What was down here? Just the fact that you can come down here? Oh no, it leads you to a weapon skin. Oh, is that the nightmare skin for the rocket launcher? Yes. Yeah. Okay. I think I literally only need to get the weapon skin for the Ravager and the Pulverizer. The Nightmare skin, at least. For him. So one of these question marks is a ruby. One of the big ones is a ruby, and one of the big ones is a wraith stone. And someone tell. Okay, nope. That's a chest. Oh, there's another big one. Okay, never mind. I thought there was only two big ones left. I don't know. I'm stupid. Which I'm sure was blatantly obvious, but just thought I'd point it out. It might not have been as far as it. Anyway, I'll find out when it comes to bite me in the ass, I guess. What's that? Did find the ruby. It's that, but it requires a freaking key. Are you kidding me? Where's the key? I've already passed the key? There's a key in a freaking prior section. No, it's up there. I see the glow. What is this? The key is the other secret, though. Okay. I hate the freaking tentacles in every Doom game. Even though I think they literally only appear in two, being Eternal and Dark Ages. I think they're in 2016. Oh, there's the Wraith Stone. There's already stones in there. I know where we need to go, I just want to examine. Okay. Do I know where I need to go? Starting having second thoughts that whole I know where I need to go thing. Maybe lost. Oh no. Oh, this ship is changing as simply put, this whole thing is changing as I progress. Why? At times I'm really glad that this thing has such a large freaking shock. Is that it? And I'm here now. What? I don't even. I want to go Alrighty. That's... So, hold on. That's the end marker. How close do I have to get to it?
Prepare the sacrifice. The
Okay,
beast approaches.
I have to interact with something. Okay, that's fine. This open? Okay. And I'm fighting things. I'm no longer fighting things. I thought that was gonna be like I just go up there and it triggers the end cutscene, or just the end of the mission. But then I would have been like so highly confused when it's like, how do you get up there without triggering it? So I guess I probably should have figured, oh, it's just a trigger point, or like a thing you interact with the trigger. But as I've said countless times, I'm inept. Let's just get this. I'll never use these weapons, which is why I'm like... It's like the most I'll use these weapons for is... like... getting the... friggin' unlocks. Ah! There's more! Is there more again? There's you. I love the, I'm gonna show them at the machine gun for, like, armor. Because then you can parry something, and I don't fully understand how the parrying weapon works to get that to activate. I think it's if you parry a ranged attack. Oh, it's underneath. Ugh. Anyway, I think it's if you parry a ranged attack that it activates. But if you parry, if it's an armor demon, like the armored Mancubus or the armored Arachnotron or the Pinky Riders, they all have armor. If you parry a ranged attack and then that activates the gun, that gun will typically parry back will do some damage, and the gun will typically do the rest of the damage. Or in the case of the Pinky Rider, it will take out the armor and then get the actual rider to be kill you. Big hands. Where have I seen that from? In Doom. Most seen it on the Dark Ages. Not the Dark Ages, the Ancient Gods. Oh my god, my theory from the last 2 videos ago was correct. That's Cthulhu. I just got eaten by a cosmic elder god. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. I never in my life, never did I ever think I was gonna say, I've just been eaten by a cosmic elder god. Never thought I'd ever say that. And I'd like to never say it again. Oh. You know what? I don't know why I didn't piece it together earlier. That makes sense now. That entire area was like some Lovecraftian freaking nightmare. Okay, before I end this video, since this was the end, I just want to ask the question of why the ID Software team behind Doom the Dark Ages added the most known cosmic entity from H.P. Lovecraft, being Cthulhu from his book Call of Cthulhu. Why did why? That's just the only thing I want to know. Why? Where in the story behind, or where in the like idea behind like this game and like this section did they come to the conclusion, oh, H.P. Lovecraft and Cthulhu? But whatever. Uh, I hope you. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and got just as confused as I did, even though you probably already knew that that was Cthulhu from, I don't know, other videos, trailers, my other earlier video that you probably saw something in that I completely looked over because I'm blind. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.